list of things you should never say to a narcissist because it's not going to help you or the relationship at all. Trying to shoulder the entire blame of why the relationship is going downhill is not going to work. There is a natural tendency to take on way too much shame and guilt in these relationships because you're dealing with somebody who cannot take any accountability at all. Narcissists are not self-aware enough to know that they are the common denominator in all of their problems. The more that you start to say to yourself, I'm just gonna stay silent, sweep this under the rug, I'm just gonna say sorry even though they were the ones hurting me, the more it enables their horrific behavior. It will never benefit you or the relationship to give the narcissist more, expecting them to have long-term appreciation and gratitude. If you are promising them all of your time, all of your attention, all of your money, it's just still never going to be enough because narcissists have a gross sense of entitlement. Just because you promised them a certain amount of money when they were being nice and now you've seen the true them does not mean that you have to follow through on it if you don't have a legal obligation. Just because you told them in the beginning you would never abandon them like everyone else does not mean that you have to stick out the relationship for the rest of your life now that you've seen the real them. Obligations and promises can change if the person deceives you under false pretenses when you agreed to the obligation. That's a faulty contract at that point. And in the love bombing phase, they present like they are someone that they are not so that they can trap you into some kind of long-term commitment. Next, trying to be just as petty as the narcissist is not going to get you anywhere. I know that it seems like you are so hurt that you want to hurt this person, but it's ultimately only going to benefit the narcissist and hurt you. Why? Because you have empathy. This is totally out of your character to want to call this person names, sabotage this person, and emotionally scar this person. A narcissist has a lack of empathy. This is just their routine with everybody in their life. The more time, energy, and attention you try to put towards hurting the narcissist, getting revenge on the narcissist, you are just feeding in to their need for supply. They love the attention. They don't care if it's good attention or if it's bad attention. The only way to get revenge on them is to go no contact. That makes them crumble. They cannot understand your indifference. They cannot understand your silence, and they immediately start to crash out. And it also sets you up to be able to move on and have fulfillment with somebody else.